All right, finally. Greetings, floppies, and welcome to this week's episode of TERRORflops, which is a special one because, as you can see, there's no game behind me. Just a eye-meltingly bright white screen because today this is technically episode 101 of TERRORflops, but this is actually not episode 101. This is the mid-season break. This is all of season one's TERRORflops ranked, the floppiest Xbox 360 and PS3 games ranked from best to worst. So I'm not really. I've not really got any big plans here. It's going to be pretty scruffy, but we're going to go through these games here. Maybe we'll watch some of the videos to get some memories of which one's which, and then I'm going to type here in this notepad. Might need to make the font a bit bigger. I'm just going to type the names as we go, and then try and shuffle them around and get some kind of order until we've got a list of TERRORflops from the very worst, no, the very best at the top, to the very, very worst at the bottom. I think we all know what the very, very worst one is going to be because I've only ever snapped one TERRORflops disc, but and maybe the top one should be pretty easy because I have played a couple of TERRORflops that I've actually enjoyed, but there's a lot of ones in the middle that are going to need some shuffling around, I'm sure, and some thanking. So what do I need to do? I need to make. How do I embigger this bloody notepad I'm using? So it's not exactly the best. Can you read that? Is that readable? It's kind of readable. Maybe I'll put the font up a little bit more. Font. So yeah, as you can see, I've prepared long and hard for this and created a very smooth, professional presentation. So, yes, here we go. Thank you, chat. Discovered TERRORflops on episode 80 and watched a lot of the old ones that you recommended. Thank you also, Ian, for the suffering. It's very quiet here. Should I try and... Oh, thank you. Should I try and get some music going? I don't know. File. How do I do this? New window. There we go. YouTube, and then what do we want? It's free music, no copyright. That'll do. Free music, no copyright. It's just a bit quiet, isn't it? If you're playing a video, it won't be quiet for too long, says Gavin. I was going to have the videos muted because otherwise you'd hear me twice. All I need is a little bit of visuals to remind me, I think. So hopefully this isn't too loud. That's an advert.
Such a reductive title.
Okay, come on, skip ads. Okay. Ah, exactly the kind of music I hate. Wonderful. Best music mix. How can I make that quieter? But not silent. Okay, and then we'll bring that... Oh my god, this... Oh fuck. Jesus Christ, no. Surely just some chill... Free chill music. I've prepped this. Free chill music. I don't feel like I'm having an anxiety attack while I do this stream, thank you. How about this? Okay, that sounds relaxing. Okay. Maybe you'll be able to hear that plinking plonking in the background. Alright, there we go. Oh, some smooth jazz. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Free smooth jazz. No copyright. No copyright. Coffee house jazz. Calm jazz music. Smooth jazz cafe. 10 hours. Alright. Here we are, friends. It's time to take off your clothes, butter yourself up, lay down on the sofa, and prepare to be penetrated by 100 terrible games. That's right. Here we go. Starting. Here we go. Look, the whole thing. Look, there's 100 episodes. Jesus. 100 of them. That's a lot of terrible flops. When was the first one? Ooh, there we go. Mutatron. The first one came out. Does it not say a date? Do you want to show me a date that it happened? 2 years ago. Fine. Okay, I thought it showed dates. So the first one, 2 years ago, kicked off with Body Count by Codemasters. It's a shooter. I remember Body Count being a shooter, a remarkably bland shooter that had a lot of promise, and I told stories about playing this at E3 and being all excited to play it at E3. Hold on. Is there a way to change this window so you can see more of the game? There you go. Put that up there, and then we've got the text box here. So yeah, this is Body Count. So because this is the first game, all I can really do is have Body Count there and move on to the next one. It was bad, but not the worst I've played. What kind of deviant has light mode on, says Gaz Sharp. This guy. Should I put it on night mode? Would that make it easier for you to see? How do I do that? Settings. Oh shit. No, I don't know how to do that. No. So, was it marijuana minor? Go back to the playlist. Use your avatar in the top right. That one? Dark theme. There we go. How's that? How is that? Alrighty. This music is far too chill. Alright, so we got Body Count as the first one. Now, I do not have to watch the Hour of Victory video to know that that is one of the worst games I've ever played. It was so bad, in fact, that Hour of Victory wouldn't even work. The console ate it. The console was like, nah, I'm not having this shite inside me. Please, sir, desist. Cease and desist. And it wouldn't even play the whole thing. It was about half an hour of victory. It was 46 minutes of disappointment and then instant victory when the game wouldn't work again. So, next up is Damnation. No, next up is Silent Hill Downpour. I liked Silent Hill Downpour better. I didn't think it was brilliant, and I got stuck quite easily. But Silent Hill Downpour, definitely better than Body Count. So that's easy so far. I think it's going to get harder as we go. So yeah, Damnation, very bad Damnation. But I don't know if you remember Damnation. It was Damnation. It was very bad, but we had some laughs with it. There were some interesting bits. Notepad on Windows 11 does have a dark mode, says Aidan Folks. I'm not on Windows 11 on this one. I liked watching you play Silent Hill Downpour, says Gaz Sharp. It wasn't bad. I didn't stick with it, but I've had worse. Alright, next up we got Dark Void by Airtight Games. Now, was that better or worse than Silent Hill Downpour? I've actually completed Dark Void, so... And it had some interesting ideas, so I'm going to put Dark Void above Silent Hill Downpour. So, shouldn't Ian be using Tier Builder? I don't know what that is, Arbalist. Are you feeling better? Priscilla Lopez, how's Laura? Laura's still testing negative, positive. I'm still testing negative, and I'm still... I don't know if you can tell my voice is a bit there, and you might hear me go a few times. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but I'm not getting COVID positives yet. Shell Shock 2 Blood Trails by Rebellion. Fuck. Okay, that's bad. Was it worse than Damnation? I think it might have been. I think it might have been. It was. Then again, I did get 1,000 achievements from it. Was it funny? Was it funnier than Damnation? No, I think it was worse than Damnation. So I'm gonna say Shell Shock. It's 2 : Blood Trails. Blood Trails? Blood Trails. There we go. I forgot Black Site, did I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did forget Black Site. Okay, Black Site's easy. Black Site so far. Black Site's better than Damnation, but not as good as Body Count. So that's easy. Black Site area 51. I'm happy with that ordering so far. What do you reckon? Are you good with Shell Shock being worse than Damnation? I think probably am. I'm Brazilian. I'm trying to understand your words, says SR PlayStation. Hello, SR PlayStation. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Lost was only good for 1,000 G. If we got Lost next, what were we? Lost, the video game. So Lost, the video game, we had a few laughs with Lost, the video game. It's kind of short. I have completed it. Actually, do I like it more than Black Site? I definitely like it more than Damnation. I think Black Site was a piece of shit. I actually liked Lost. Not a lot, but I think better than Black Site. Probably less frustrating. Was it? I don't know. Lose Lost to the bottom, says Kate Lily. Have I been too kind to Lost? It's better than Damnation, Shell Shock, and Hour of Victory, to be honest. Lost was fun, but bad fun. Lost was bad, says Gavin. But was it worse than Black Site, Area 51, which was like a really janky, like brown as fuck, like shooter. At least Lost had some colour and we could laugh at the character models. The Lost episode was funny. It was as well. So yeah, I'll keep it where it is for now. We can shuffle things as we go. Two Worlds. Oh fuck, Two Worlds was terrible. Shit. Two Worlds was bad. I'm actually think I might move Shell Shock above Damnation. Because the trouble is, Damnation was broken, and Shell Shock I did get through. Damnation was just unbelievably bad. Saw 2 was really frustrating. But I think I'm going to put it higher than Lost. Just because it had a little bit of, I won't say originality to it, but I don't know. What do you reckon? Saw 2 better than Lost? Wait, I forgot Two Worlds already, didn't I? Two Worlds, that's what I was going to do. Two Worlds is worse than Shell Shock 2. Two Worlds. Lost is better than Saw 2, I think. How can Sword 2 be higher than Lost? Those, but no, you're right. You're right, guys. You're right. I forgot about those balance beams. You're correct. Apologies. There's a lot to remember today. Okay. What's next? Singularity. Well, that's an easy one. That's going up the top for now. There we go. Don't forget to save the WordPad doc as you go. This is Notepad. Save. Text. So it's a .txt file. I shall call it poop, as I call all my files. So there we go. There's a lot to remember, but even more to please, will you just forget brain, please? It's just Nightcat. Yes. Back in a bit. Loud noise downstairs. Size says Nightcat. Yeah, Singularity is amazing. Like a lot of, if you're a regular TERRORflops viewer, you'll know that I played a couple of good games in there that I felt flopped unfairly. We've got terrible games. We've got games that flopped unfairly, or we got a combination of both terrible and flopped. But Singularity was, yeah, a great game that deserved sequels and things, and it just kind of, whoever played it really enjoyed it, but it's never really stuck in the public conscience. It kind of got forgotten. Never Dead. I really was impressed by Never Dead. I'm going to put Never Dead below Singularity. Never Dead, the idea got old fast, but I remember being really impressed by the detail of the level design. There was a museum level with loads of exhibits and things, and just like really cool post-apocalyptic landscapes and stuff. Never Dead wasn't that bad. It was fun to blow yourself up and roll around as a head, says Gavin. Yes. And LaQuaboy Mark says, I would punch a child for a Singularity sequel. I would hold them down for you, LaQuaboy Marks. Okay. Rogue Warrior. Holy shit. Oh no, this is where we get this is where things get a little bit tricky with games that are fucking abysmal, but also kind of funny. Rogue Warrior, fucking abysmal. But see, this is where it gets problematic, because do I judge them on game quality? Do I judge them on how much they made me laugh? Or game quality technical accomplishments or anything? Because if I was going to judge it on the fact that it's a really shit game, but Mickey Rourke and stuff in it is it was quite fun. Judge them on how much fun you had, says Gavin. Oh. Well, if I'm doing it by fun, if I'm doing it by fun, it's probably up there. It's a terrible game, but Dark Void was okay, but average. Whereas Rogue Warrior is just so janky and stupid. I would place Rogue Warrior between Shell Shock and Two Worlds, says Thomas Black Flame. Yeah, I mean, Rogue Warrior is a bit too high there, isn't it? I'll come back to it. That's the joy with this list. I can change as we go. Alright. Gonna have to end up doing some scrolling with this, I think, but alright, smooth jazz. Alright, where were we? We haven't missed one, have we? Eat Lead. Eat Lead, actually, I semi-enjoyed it the first time I played it, but I really, really lost my patience with it quite quickly and didn't find it as funny in any respects as much like the second time I played it. I actually found it really dull. I remember getting quite aggravated by it. I'm gonna put it just below Lost. Eat lead. Is the top of the list worst or best? Top of the list is best, bottom of the list is worst. I don't have Excel on this computer, Dreadpool, and I'm not going to sit here and buy Microsoft Office. Yeah, Matt Hazard was just generic and dull. Okay. Put a star against games that are elevated because they're fun to play and for us to watch. Alright. Alright. The fuck is the star? There it is. Alright, where are we? Hydrophobia next. Hydrophobia was the DLC. It was the Xbox Live Arcade game that was supposed to be a trilogy. And ended up selling so badly that they cancelled it. So it just ended on a cliffhanger that was never resolved. It was serviceable. It had very good water physics, a very shit Scottish accent from what I remember. And it wasn't that great, but I think I gave it a semi-positive playthrough. I think it got boring, but the water stuff I seem to remember I quite liked. Hydrophobia. So yeah, I think probably just for ingenuity's sake I'm putting that above Lost. Singularity was the time-travelling one in Russia. That's correct, Alex Samaras. Hello to everyone joining, by the way. 111 watching on YouTube. We've got 15 on Twitch. If you're just joining, a little bit of a different TERRORflops stream today. I've done 100 games from the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 era. 100 floppies. They were either terrible, they either were good but flopped unfairly, or they were a combination of both. Most of them were fucking terrible, though. I'm now in this this post-season break before I start the next season, which will be PS4 and Xbox One era of games, maybe Wii U as well. I'm doing this one to kind of put a full stop on this era of floppies. So I'm going best to worst. Top is best, bottom is worst. We're just going through all 100 and fitting them in where we can. So, where were we? Oh, Syndicate next. Syndicate was actually like... It didn't... Technically, visually, a good game. Something about it never really gelled with me. I'm not sure what, but it was... yeah, it was definitely better than all the others apart from Singularity. Next up we got Lair. Fuck. Like, Lair, very, very bad game. But Jesus Christ, we laughed. Jesus, did we laugh? But only, I think we only laughed at the end when we got the cheats. And I don't think I can mark it high just because it's got the world's slackest, laziest fucking cheats in the world. If you haven't seen the Lair cheats, the cheat codes you have to enter allow you to unlock 2 videos. One of someone making a coffee in a coffee filter machine, and another of someone spooning out the world's palest, most gross-looking curry that anyone, including Outside Extra, has ever seen, because Outside Extra used my footage for one of their videos. Love the car cheat code. The car cheat code was very funny. Honestly, I was in hysterics, but fuck me, that game was just terrible. I Hunted the Demon's Forge was a co-op game. Very brown. And it really was so forgettable. Like, if you asked a Bethesda fan to name every single Bethesda game ever published, even the hardcorest of Bethesda fans wouldn't remember Hunted the Demon's Forge. Technically, it was probably better than a lot of these games, though. It was just dull. I'm going to put it here for now, but please let me know if you think that's too high. It was very, very, very dull. But I guess if you like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons-y style games and co-op, it might have been okay. Didn't you watch the Curry vid twice as Dreadpool? Probably. Yes, it was the bald guy and the half-naked elf woman. Yes. Inappropriately armoured elf woman, yes. Dullness is the greatest of video game sins. Boring goes to the bottom, says Kate Lily. Too high. Silent Hill was better. Oh, okay. I don't think it was better than Body Count though. All right. It's gone below. I can't put it. It's kind of tied in my mind between Body Count. I can't think of which game I'd rather play. I don't want to play either of them. But so we'll keep that there for now. Oh, fuck me. Raven Squad. Jesus Christ. That's probably the... Maybe even worse. Is it worse than Lair? Lair's worse than... Is it? Oh, this is a horrible... Look at that. Like... Raven Squad had the really bad cutscenes, but the gameplay was shocking. But the gameplay for Lair was shocking, and the gameplay for Two Worlds was shocking, and damn it... Oh, it's really difficult now. I'm going to put Lair... I'm going to move Lair down. I'm going to move Lair down 1. No, I'm not. I'm moving Lair there. Because it was really bad. Damnation and Two Worlds. Fuck. Background music got me feeling sexy. Also, hi everyone, says Ziggy. So Nightcat reckons Two Worlds, Lair, and then Raven Squad. So you think Lair and that are better than Damnation? Okay, Damnation is worse for sure. Okay, I'm that's a couple of people who reckon Damnation is worse than Lair. I'm happy with that. What do you reckon? Do you reckon Two Worlds was better than Raven Squad? Did we laugh more at Two Worlds than Raven Squad? Lair is better than Damnation because it was funny, says Nightcat. I remember Mike and Andy once doing a vid comparing their game collections to see who had the worst one. They are amateurs compared to Ian, says Claire T-Rex. Certainly am. They certainly are even. Okay. I don't know. I think alright, I'm keeping it like this. How much time have you budgeted for this? I reckon we could easily be here all night. I gotta get it done by 8. I'm gonna put a star by this one for now. Yeah, I need to try and write a bit more virtual criminality. Did I get all the super chats? Yes, I did. Okay. Right, what's the next one? Fucking hell, Raven Squad, Jesus. Clive Barker's Jericho. I quite enjoyed Clive Barker's Jericho back in the day. It definitely, like that TERRORflops, you could tell the age of that. But Do I like it? I think I liked it more than... Was it good? Was it good? Let's have a little memory wank. I seem to remember it's okay. It's a very last gen 7 out of 10 shooter, says Gavin, back in the past. So brown Hellraiser. Bloody advert. Jesus. I don't select the adverts that go on these. I just put adverts on. Then ignore. Kiefer Sutherland! What are you doing, sir? Alright, let's have a look. Oh, that's me having a drink. Oh, it's just like a generic shooter. I'm face palming now. I look tired. I'm not sure I'm enjoying it. Look at those characters. Look how green-brown that is. That's atrocious. It's a tricky one. I'm going to put it just above body count for now. Maybe it deserves higher, I'm not sure. It is a tricky one indeed, says Thomas Blackflame. That's a hell of a generic shooter look, says Cloud T-Rex. It really is. Alright, where are we next? Oh, what? Oh, it's running behind me. Oh, fuck it. That kind of works in a way. What are we on to now? Haze. Oh, Haze. Haze was bad. Haze was really bad. It wasn't super bad. Well, it was super bad. Was it worse than Shush? It was. Haze nearly killed the PlayStation 3. Definitely killed a video game company. But the first bit, the first like chapter is like, hey, this has quite cool ideas, and then it just turns to shit. Jeez. Kate Lily wants Haze put under damnation. Wow, that's far down. You didn't think Haze was pretty bad. Haze was Bobbins. Haze was verging on diabolical. I would put Haze above body count if I'm honest, as Gavin. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't put it above body count. I'm gonna put it there. I don't think it was like at least Black Site Area 51 had vehicles that didn't disappear. I know it's not my list, but I would put Hydrophobia above Jericho just for being innovative with a decent story and marred by the execution and voice acting, says Alex Samaras. Do you think? It's not really. It's not. It's everyone's list, really. I'm taking input. I can swap around. Trouble with Hydrophobia is it. Alright, I'll compromise. I'll put it above body count. Because Clive Barker's Jericho at least is a full game. Hydrophobia, you only got a third of a game, basically. Haze was supposed to be the chosen one, and it was supposed to kill Halo, but instead it killed its developers, as Dan Matthews. Yeah, that's correct. Bomberman Act 0. What the fuck? That's close to the bottom. Is it worse than Damnation? I don't think so. Bomberman Act 0. I mean, it's barely a game, but I guess it worked. It was very boring. No. It's going Was it worse than Hour of Victory? It might have been. I think it goes right to the bottom, you know. I think we're going to the bottom. Wow, so we got a new bottom, everyone. How many have we done now? Episode 22. So we've got a list forming, and I think we Dreadpool says we had a laugh with it, but I think it was worse. Okay, yeah, it's pretty bad. And well, we've already got a new worse, because this is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. Double Dragon 2, Wonder of the Dragons. I mean, this, even the title doesn't make sense. It was so bad that I couldn't believe that it had actually been a video game that was released. It felt like I'd been robbed when I bought that game. And it spat on the legacy of Double Dragon. That was so bad. The talking, it looked like the voice acting didn't match the subtitles and just was like gibberish, and the combat was so boring. Oh my god, it is literally, it felt like we were all being robbed, to be honest, as Kate Lilly. Okay. Legendary. I think Legendary can go there. It was better than Shell Shock 2 Blood Trials. Probably not better than Haze. It was just a bit fucking janky and wanky. I feel robbed should be on the box, says Mr. M. Binder. Yeah, it was like... Miss Muscle says, oh, Legendary, I remember breaking that game at a Games Expo. The developer being like, well, you weren't meant to do that. Well, yeah, you weren't meant to... Yeah. There's a lot in Legendary that I don't think you were meant to do. It was just so bland. I remember kind of liking the idea of fighting Minotaurs and stuff, and when I played it back when it first came out, I was like, yeah, it's alright, but no, not anymore. Second time round, I was like, this is garbage. Turning Point Fall of Liberty. I think probably under Shell Shock. This is a really bad game. No, I'm going to put it under Raven Squad. Fuck it. It's just... like, it was a game that worked and you could play it, but... Why are people saying lolling at DCC? Legendary should be under Syndicate. Turning Point should be under Legendary. Oh no, I really hate... thing is, like, this is a bit of personal opinions coming in here. I really hate Turning Point Fall of Liberty. Although... I'll put it up one. I'm going to put it up one. And the reason I'm going to put it up one is because it gave us that lovely moment where I called the Codemasters Turning Point hotline and it still was working, which made us think that maybe they've been paying for a premium rate to host a premium rate phone line for years and not realised. Fall of Liberty was at least a funny stream, says 164 bits. Yes. I couldn't believe it when that phone actually, like, answered. Oh, Mind Jack. Mind Jack worked, but that was really fucking boring. I remember hating playing that. Like, literally hating every moment. It had some good ideas, but it was like just this constant blue barrage of just bleh. Like, there was no... Like, it worked. It was a game that had good ideas, but they were the only redeeming features. The fun factor was just not there for me. I'd put Mind Jack over Haze. Alright. That's fair. I'm knocking Hayes down. I'm putting Hayes there. Do you think Madison should have been part of TERRORflops? Says Kenshin fan. Depends what Metacritic score it got. I thought Mind Jack was a game, says Damien Lofthouse. Hello, how are you feeling, says T Swifting Fines. Oh, you're like the third person to ask. Thank you very much. That means you lot care about me, which is very kind. I'm feeling better than I was. Still a little bit like, but finding it hard to focus, and yeah, just like a feeling of being wiped out, like close to burnout kind of feeling. But like, I don't like think I'm burnt out from work. I just think I don't. It's weird. I've not tested positive for COVID, but I must have just caught something else. And I think maybe, you know, everyone's what's it called? Internal sickness stoppers. I forget words now. Immune system. That's it. Everyone's immune system's a bit shot from hiding away from people for years. Right, Amy, that was fucking balls. But was it worse than Two Worlds? I'll put Amy here. Amy's one of the worst games. Amy's one of the worst games. What am I talking about? Amy is one of the worst games. Let's put it there. Amy needs her own list of shame. Long COVID, says Alexander Hansen. I don't know. I'm not even sure if I had short COVID yet. I keep testing negative. To be fair, current tests are not necessarily the best at catching new strains. It was weird, right? The other night, 2 nights ago, I couldn't get to sleep because my throat was burning and really scratchy, and I was coughing. And then I woke up in the morning and it was gone. So who fucking knows? Okay. I Am Alive. I remember I Am Alive being not great to replay. Very kind of grey. But it had an interesting story. It had some good ideas. A little bit boring. I'm going to put it just below Hydrophobia. That one, I think. Amy was bad. Funny episode, though. Yeah, Amy is awful. Broken controls really janky and dull. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm Alive was such a letdown. Oh, really? Do you think I put it too high? I'm Alive. It was a true flop, though. You're right. It kind of worked. It did flop, though, didn't it? I think at one point it was supposed to be like a full game. I'll leave it there for now. We can swap around. We can go through it near the end. Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. Now, that game... Again, like, that is technically a decent game. Like, really good-looking game. Had, like, Warren Spector behind it and all the, you know, Disney licensing and stuff. But it's just kind of boring. So I think I'm going to put it here for now. Epic Mickey 2. The Power of Two. It was boring, but not a complete number 2. Sounds like spicy Pokemon dream where you're literally coughing, says Mr. M. Binder. Yeah. Maybe under Silent Hill for now, Thomas Blackflame says. Oh, that's exactly where I put it. A smooth jazz is such a vibe. Thanks, Kate Lily. I don't know why I didn't think of smooth jazz to start with, so cheers, Kate Lily. Anarchy Reigns. Let's get some Anarchy Reigns in the background, because that's one that I feel like that should have been a good game. But I can't remember why it wasn't. Is it just because the fighting was so immemorable? Let's have a look. It's kind of like a big mech suit thing, smacking fuck out of people there. It's like an open world brawler. It had some good ideas, and it worked. Maybe it's not the type of game that I like. Notepad doesn't have line numbers, does it? No. No, shame. Because that would be useful. But, no. If I put manual numbers in, I'd have to keep changing the numbers every time. Anarchy Reigns was really boring, but looked open world, but was just arenas. I'd put it higher than Body Count, I Am Alive, Hydrophobia, Jericho. Would I put it higher than Jericho? Let's put it between Hydrophobia and Jericho. Anarchy Reigns. Let's get that in there. Can we put the list in the Discord when it's done, says LaQuaboy Marks. We certainly can. We certainly can. Oh, that game, Basic Brawl, a tough one, says Thomas Blackflame. I've popped it there. I think that's fair enough. Why does YouTube make Ian watch commercials on his own videos, says Tonsa? I don't know. I think it always does. YouTube wants the money. Wet. Wet's good. Wet's up there. I enjoyed Wet. I'm going to put Wet third for now. Cool kind of John Woo style shooter. Not the most memorable of games in terms of, you know, staying in the public consciousness. But I did enjoy the slow-mo kind of stranglehold style gameplay. So definitely up there above all of these ones. I can't believe Rogue Warrior's so high. It hurts me. I might have to move Rogue Warrior down at some point. I know I've got the star there because we... I know we got the star there because it was quite funny, but that's really high. I'm starting to doubt Dark Void being there as well. I don't know, because the ones below it are pretty poo. But the song, says Kate Lily. Yeah, it's true. We'll keep going for a bit. I definitely played a little bit of Wet, mostly due to Eliza Dushku, says Ember Eye. Was she in Buffy? I think she was. The Rogue Warrior was so bad, why is it there, says Miss Muscle. It's because it makes me laugh. It's so shit. I gotta move it. I can't, even for comedy reasons, I can't have it that high. It's an abysmal game. Putting it here for now. I'm putting it there. I don't even think it deserves to be that high. That hurts. That one hurts. Deadfall Adventures. Fuck. Okay, Deadfall Adventures was one of the only terrorflops that I've spun off into an extra series. I didn't finish that series because after a while it got really boring. But there were points where it was hilariously bad. She was in Buffy, says Dreadfall. Nice. I did have a lot of fun with Dreadfall. I'm gonna put that above Dark Void. No. I'm gonna put it above Never Dead. Fuck it. Dreadfall Adventures. It was shit, it was sexist, it was rubbish. Like, but I had a lot of fun with it. It was very silly. Oh, hello. What's Dragon Bowler saying? Mickey Mouse is a dick. I vote it as near as Leisure Suit Larry as you're willing to put it. Lol. Okay. Hello to everyone chatting on Twitch at the moment. The Degausa, Dragon Bowler, Dog Party Guy, Nightcat, Belgareth, Vandal Ross, and everyone chatting on YouTube too. Who have we got? Who have we got chatting? Aiden Folks, Alexander Hansen, Arbless, Bovine, Clay T-Rex, Damien Lofthouse, Dan Matthews, DCC0209, Dreadpool, Emberi, Framban, Gavin UK86, Glitchin and Horror Home, Jamie ICT, Kate Lily, Kitchen Fan, Look Boy Marks, Miss Muscle, Mr. M Binder, Neil Druitt, Nightcat, Priscilla Lopez, Thomas Black Flame, Tonsa77, When I'm 64 Bits. Hello, all of you. Right. Okay. Oh, fuck. Star Trek. Oh, that's really bad. Star Trek was very bad. Very bad indeed. Not as broken as Haze. So I'm going to put that there. It was quite broken though, but it wasn't... No. Star Trek's better than that. It's better than that game. It's better than Haze. Is it better than Mind Jack? No. Star Trek's there. I think Star Trek's there. Call of Juarez, The Cartel. That was shit, wasn't it? It was shit. How shit was it? Was it shitter than Anarchy Reigns? It was pretty shit. I don't think it was shit enough to be living in the bottom end, but it was close. I think maybe around, I think just below body count. Call of Juarez, The Cartel. Oh, we got the porn bots in. Okay. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Fuck, it's getting difficult now. I didn't really have any fun with it. But it was technically quite accomplished, I guess. Was it? I didn't know. I think I lost. I think I actually... My controls stopped working at one point. I'm going to put it here. It might be a bit too high. What do you reckon? Oof, that was a bad game, says Miss Muscle. Do you think it's... Do you think I've put that too high? I put it above Hunted. You'd put it... You put even higher. I'm gonna drop Jericho down. I don't... Yeah, you're probably right. I don't... Probably was more interested than... It probably was more interesting than Demon's Forge. Like, in terms of gameplay... It's just really bland, wasn't it? Don't listen to Gav, look at his terrible taste in games, says Kate Lily. It's a good job of not doing the recent Terminator game, or we'd have a right bust up about that one. Oh, God. It probably was better than Hunted the Demon's Forge, though. Was it better than Anarchy Reigns? Probably not. I don't know, though, because now I'm like... Was it better than Epic Mickey Power of 2? Was it better than both of those? I didn't really have much fun with either of those. But what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let's have a... I did get very angry with this game. Maybe I've put it too high. Let's skip midway through the video and see what the people's opinion were during the chat. Bloody hell. Kiefer Sutherland. Come on, Keith. Hurry up. Bless him. Well, I only did an hour and 41. I guess I got bored. I mean, visually, like, it's a Capcom game. Like, visually, it's, like, pretty decent. It's grey-blue, very monotonous, people are saying in the comments there. They made 7 games before closing down. Yeah. I think it's going to go lower, you know. I think I've gone a bit too high. I'm rescinding that. I'm gonna put it there. If you had to choose between playing this or finishing Code Veronica, what's your answer? Well, the trouble is, Kate Lily, I'd have to restart Code Veronica. That's the problem. Finishing it I could do. Restarting it, I can't be fucked. Okay. Terminator Salvation. That was dog shit. It was really dog shit, wasn't it? It was really dog shit. It's probably worse than Haze. I'm gonna put it below Haze. It was fucking shit. You could complete it. I think I nearly completed it on stream. It was that short and brown. Dog shit, but it does give you an easy 100G. Yeah, true. The Bureau, XCOM Declassified. Like, I'm gonna put that up here. It wasn't generally a game I enjoyed playing, but it was like okay. It had some good ideas. I'd rather play it over Dark Void. It's probably one of the better made games in the TERRORflops thing. What time is it? Fuck. I need to speed things up a bit. Naughty Bear. Oh, Naughty Bear was dog shit. Fuck. Naughty Bear was dog shit. But was it as dog shit as these ones? It wasn't. I'm putting it below I'm up. Putting it below I'm up. No, I'm putting it below body count. No. I think body count. I think body count needs to go or does it? Okay, fuck. No. Too high. Let's go here. Let's go there for Naughty Bear. There's no way Naughty Bear is above Saw 2 or Rogue Warrior, says Kate Lily. Oh, Rogue Warrior is really bad though. Naughty Bear needs to be under 2 worlds. I'd rather play the thing is, I'd rather play Naughty Bear than these ones. I'll tell you what, I'll split the difference. And I'll put Naughty Bear here. Because I definitely would rather play Naughty Bear over these games. And these other ones I'm not 100% sure. Alright, Vampire Rain. That was really fucking bad, Vampire Rain, actually. Vampire Rain was uncontrollable, broken, gross, like, graphics, just super wank. Hey, Joshua Dupree, I'm good, thank you. Okay, Secret Service. That's probably worse than Turning Point. Or was it? No, I think in between Shell Shock and... it was very shit, but we had fun with it. Okay, here, Secret Service. I remember laughing a lot during that stream. So it's probably like a bad game, but we got a bit more fun out of it than... Secret Service plays okay, didn't it? It was just bland and repetitive. Yeah, it was bland and repetitive. It didn't control very... It's probably, to be honest, actually, do you know what? It has a lot in common with Black Site and Legendary. So I'm going to put it there in the middle, because it's kind of that style of like cheaply made first-person shooter with a good idea that just was a bit too janky and cheap to be pulled off properly. Pulled off properly. That's a Yaris. Fuck me. Yaris is one of the worst games. It was really bad. But it was... So Yaris is better than Double Dragon 2, Wonder of the Dragons. I don't think it's better than Bomberman Act Zero, you know? I think Yaris can be down there. Like, it's just such a small, basic game. Alright, Alone in the Dark by Eden Games. Alone in the Dark, some decent ideas, but frustrating. I don't think I enjoyed myself at all during that one. But it was probably better than Black Site. What do you reckon? That a good place for Alone in the Dark? It was like, there was some cool ideas, but the controls and just the way everything worked out was just, it was like a game that was fighting against you to be played. The inventory system was cool and weird though. Kind of could do with a VR port of that one, so you could actually properly do that and look in your inventory. Right. Jumper Griffin's Story. That was absolute trash. I remember being quite angry by how bad that was. Was it worse than Two Worlds? And Lair and Amy and Damnation? It wasn't worse than... I don't think it was. It was probably worse than Turning Point though. Jumper. Griffin's Story. Enemy Front. Enemy Front was another one from like this kind of area, but it was really bad, wasn't it? Because I remember there was that point in it where I walked into a building and all the gunfire stopped, and then I walked out and all the gunfire started. It was very broken. It was very broken. In fact, maybe it even crashed. I can't remember. I'm going to put it here. I don't think it... does it? Low budget Euro jank FPS. Miss Muscle reckons under Legendary. Oh, I don't know if I'd rate it that high. Under Terminator, perhaps, says Thomas Blackflame. think I'd rather play Enemy Front than Haze. Fast and Furious Showdown. We had some fun with that. But that was a big bag of shit. That was very broke. Fast and Furious Showdown. I'm going to put that there. Very immemorable. But very, very, very bad. Ah, well, we know what's going at the bottom here. The worst game ever made. The only game that I've ever snapped the disc for. Leisure Suit Larry. Box office bust. It's close. Between that and Wonder of the Dragons, it's really close. I probably would have snapped the disc of Wonder of the Dragons too if I'd have if I'd have had a disc for that one. But as much as I hate this game, Leisure Suit Larry made me hate myself as well. Oh, Magus was a fucking abomination. Magus was probably worse than Bomberman Act Zero, I reckon. Do you remember Magus? Magus was, it looked like dog shit. It was a PlayStation 3 downloadable game. And it was just abysmal. Look at that character there. What the fuck is that? Super Saiyan. Like, it looks, the character model looks like the sort of character model that you have in like games before you've actually given the character a proper model. Look at that level, the pop in. It's a grey and grim, and I think that actually needs to be lower. I think Magus might be. I think I'm going to put Magus lower than Yaris. I think the people who made Yaris put more effort into Yaris than they did Magus. Magus is fucking pump. Hold on, let's put that back so we can see where we are next. Magus was shocking. Oh, look at those mermen. Oh my god, absolutely shocking. Alright, Kick-Ass the game. Kick-Ass the game was just dull. It was... I'll put it just below Fast and Furious for now. Kick-Ass the game. It was a kick-ass game. It just wasn't very interesting. Pi W says Caitlin. Oh my god, flashbacks. Flashbacks. Okay. Yeah, sorry. We're only on episode 49. We've got like 40 minutes left. Smash and Survive. Smash and Survive was such a bad game, but it birthed the Fergs meme. Putting it here. Smash and Survive. It was such a big bag of shit. I'm putting it there with a little asterisk, as it should have been lower, but I found it quite funny. Star Wars: The Clone Wars Republic Heroes. Oops. Oh, I've started that now. That was boring, wasn't it? That was very boring. It's the boring ones that are the hardest to kind of do, because functionally I guess they're okay. Just not fun. Let's go here for this one. Star Wars: The Clone Wars Republic Heroes, was it? Heroes. 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 The Cone Wars. Give me my ice cream cone, Darth. You're not my ice cream. I didn't think Star Wars was that bad, just tedious. You think it should go a bit higher? Even worse on the Wii, though, says Alexander Hansen. I thought it was pretty bad, you know. I didn't enjoy it. Unless I'm confusing it. Did I do another Star Wars? I can't remember. Remember Me by Don't Nod. Ironic. I'm going to put Remember Me below Wet. I think some people probably really liked that game. It didn't really do it for me, but it had good music, good visuals, like really good ideas. It just didn't. I never gelled with it enough to carry on with it. And then I think Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. I think I'm going to put that below that. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. There was like Castlevania Lords of Shadow was like a really popular game, and for whatever reason, this one just fell on its ass. This one like was more of a flop than a terrible game, I think. Ironically, I don't remember Me, says Claire T-Rex. Yeah, that's the problem with Remember Me, I think. Battle Los Angeles. That was shit. Was it worse than these, though? Probably was. I completed it on stream, didn't I? It was very brown. It was the game. It was a game. But yeah, Battle LA with the cutscenes as the Quaboy marks. Yeah. Should I put it lower? Maybe I should put it lower. I feel, yeah, okay, I'm going to put Star Wars Republic Heroes a tiny bit higher. Because I think it was better than Griffin's Story. I didn't like Griffin's Story at all. I actually think I prefer Battle Los Angeles than Griffin. So Battle of Los Angeles, better than Two Worlds? Yes. Better than Fast and Furious Showdown? Yeah, probably. It's definitely better than Jumper Griffin's Story. I've bumped up Raven Squad again. It's so shit that it makes me laugh. Alright, Escape Dead Island. That wasn't that bad, was it? I don't remember that one very well. Did I get really angry with it? Don't think I did. Kiefer Sutherland, how far you've fallen. Einstein, how far you've fallen. Oh, okay, yeah, it wasn't that great, was it? Come to think of it. Escape Dead Island. It's press X to do stuff and that's it, says Thomas Black Flame. Yeah, it wasn't great. It's definitely not as good as these ones. Probably, I wouldn't say it's as good as Alone in the Dark. I'm going to put it higher than Naughty Bear, though. I'm going to put Escape Dead Island there. And then I'm going to put Naughty Bear down 1. Okay, what's next? Oh, fuck me. That's Infernal Hell's Vengeance. That's the game that, when I died, I lost all progress. and I'd played for an hour and a half. But is it worse than Vampire Rain? An Hour of Victory and Damnation and Amy? I think I'm going to put it here. You can really see the cogs going in my head today. Number one, says Kate Lily. My favourite, to be fair, says Boy Marks. Inferno needs to go high just for the moment with no saves, says Claire T-Rex. Oh no, that one made me cry. Tunic demo featuring Inferno. Oh god, yeah. I even played Tunic instead. Oh shit, son. NCIS. Okay, NCIS was stupid and fucking shit, but we had some fun with it. Had more fun with it than Clone Wars and Raven Squad and Smash and... Oh, no, I'm gonna put it by Smash and Survive. Because we did have a bit of a laugh with that one. No autosave and dying from falling down a 4-foot ladder was pretty bad, lol, says Badger Fudge. That was one of the most infuriating things I've ever seen. And the game itself was pretty terrible. We can all watch the moment Ian died and realise there was no save on loop and it'll never get old, says Gavin. Yeah, the NCIS game was pretty bad, but I seem to remember it was kind of fun. Yeah, definitely not a me game. But I did get to take the piss out of it quite a bit. NCIS kind of lower mid at the moment. NCIS was better than Lost, you reckon? Lost is way up there now. Is Lost too high, do you think? Alright, I'll put NCIS a bit higher. I'll put it just below Rogue Warrior for now. Lost is way too high, says Kate Lily. Do you think? Should I bring it down a bit? Alright, let's put Lost there. No. No. I'm going to put Lost there. I don't even fucking remember what the Cursed Kingdom was. Oh wait, was it that weird French game? This game was so forgettable. God, that must be so depressing, spending years making a game that literally everyone forgets. I blocked this out. Did I end up in like a big castle or something? Oh god, I could go into the hell world or something? Lots of people saying, I'll burn your wood. This is a difficult one. Did I miss this one? Absolutely no memory, says Nightcat. Honestly, Nightcat, I fucking played this one and I've got hardly any memory. Yeah, I think we're gonna go... I think we'll go here for the Cursed Kingdom. Crusade even. I think we had a bit of a laugh with it, but I can't remember anything about it. Alright, next. Stormrise. Stormrise was that first-person shooter meets tactical RPG thing that was... very, 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 very aggravating. I'm gonna put it Stormrise. Do you remember Stormrise? I would be very surprised if many of you remembered Stormrise. It's not my Creative Assembly who did the Total War games, but honestly, it was just shite. In fact, looking at it now, I think I'm going to put it lower. Yeah, I'm putting it lower. Stormrise is too high. Oh, is it though? Because no, I think it's just about right actually. The reason I'm like maybe I should put it lower is because there's loads of games below this point, but then I look at all the games below this point and I'm like, oh no, they're all bad friends. They're all really fucking bad. Megamind Ultimate Showdown. I remember Megamind Ultimate Showdown because it was boring, but the graphics were actually kind of decent. Like, I couldn't say too much about like the gameplay. The gameplay was like shag, but like in terms of the level, like just like it was a nice change to have some bright blues and some detailed buildings and some like kind of interesting environments. The gameplay was like super boring, but yeah, I marked it up slightly because of visuals. It was well produced for a tie-in, kids tie-in game. It was well produced. I'm not going to put it this high. Would I rather play it than... I wouldn't rather play that than Saw 2, but I'd rather play Eat Lead than it. So I'm going to put it there. Mega Mind Ultimate Showdown. Boring kids game, but really, honestly, surprised me in terms of like presentation. Right, now this is where it gets difficult because I cannot decide between Blur and Singularity. They are both excellent. If I'm doing it in amount of hours played, then Blur would win easy, because I played Blur for hundreds of hours with my friend Dan back in the day. We were so into Blur. So I think I'm going to put Blur just higher than Singularity. In reality, maybe Singularity's a better game, at least joint. But I just like Blur. No, but Blur's really good fun. But it's a bit one note compared to Singularity. Has so many good ideas. Singularity's probably a better game, even though I had more fun with Blur. Too Human was fucking shit. It's probably better than... Was it? I'm going to say Too Human goes here. It was better than Enemy Front and Naughty Bear, but not by much. Or was it? Let's have a quick refresher on that. Blur would be under wet for me, says Thomas Blackflame. Oh, Blur's so good. Oh, look at this shit. Could be that Stormrise game we just looked at. Sorry that you don't get to see as much of the screen as I do here. Jog my memory a bit. Whoa, boobs! Whoa, I can almost see her vagina. Oh, this game does look like dog shit, doesn't it? Yeah, actually, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Is it worse than Enemy Front? Enemy Front was shit. No, I'm keeping that there. You can do cinema mode for the videos, says Nightcat. Oh, that's true. That is true. I'll try that next time. Alpha Protocol. Wait, have I spelled Alpha Protocol wrong? I have. Whoops. Oh well. I'll fix that later. Alpha Protocol. Did I like Alpha Protocol? It gets better in Moscow and Taipei. There were a lot of fans of Alpha Protocol. Set myself on fire. I think I was laughing. I think I thought it was shit. Look at the way he's running around. I was definitely having fun running that guy around like that. I don't... I think... Everyone's saying, Ian. If I do it in cinema mode, though, it means I can't see the comments that you lot are saying, which helps me do a member berry sometimes. Oh, thanks for Super Chat in the past, Miss Muscle. I don't think I liked it. Top 5 for me, says Gavin. Jeez. Oh, I see Gavin defending it in the replay. Look at the way he's walking. That is shit. Look how brown it is. I don't like that game. I'm sorry. Sorry especially to Gavin. It's better than Haze. Probably better than Naughty Bear. And Enemy Front. And Too Human. Is it better than... It's probably better than Mind Drone. Oh, I'm going to put it there. Middle of the board. I thought it was shit. I was being congratulated for something in the chat, lol. This is Look Wild Boy Marks. Aliens, Colonial Marines. Jesus God. Fuck. Aliens, Colonial Marines. Where the fuck would that go? Jesus, it's a really bad game. But I don't think it's Terminator Salvation bad. Fourth from the bottom. Lots of people saying right near the bottom. It goes down. Everyone's saying down. Okay. It's better than Vampire Rain though. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. Let's go in here. Let's go in there. And... as much as I hate Infernal... oh, it's probably better than both of them. This is starting to hurt now. Farming Simulator 2013. It's pretty shit, wasn't it? Kick-Ass deserves better. It was boring, but it wasn't that bad. Let's go for Farming Simulator. That was just ridiculously dull and shit. Oh, thanks. I just saw the porn bots popping up out the corner of my eye, and as soon as I did, they got blatted. Alright, Farming Simulator is pretty low down. Would I rather... I'd actually rather play Kick-Ass than Jumper Griffin Story. Famring. I'd actually rather play Farming Simulator than Jumper Griffin Story. Okay. Resident Evil 6. That's got to be up higher than Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, right? Oh, it's pretty gash, but it was it's actually a pretty good looking game, and there is some good stuff in there. It kind of ruins. I like it more than Remember Me. I'll put it there. I liked Wet more than Syndicate. Shuffling out the top 5 now. Under the Bureau. Oh, people are fighting. 1064-bit says above the Bureau. Thomas Blackfang says under the Bureau. Kate Lily says no, under Dreadful. Resident Evil 6. I don't think Resident Evil 6 was kind of like it was a Resi game. There's some bits in there. There's some good bits in there. That's Resi 6 is bad, says Gavin. But is it worse than Remember? Maybe it is worse than Remember Me. Is it really worse than Castlevania and the Bureau, though? There's no way Resident Evil 6 is worse than Dreadful Adventures or Never Dead. No way. No way. I'd put it above Castlevania, though that game sucked hard. Was I too kind on Castlevania, do you think? I don't think I've been that hard on. Let's do that. I probably did prefer the Bureau to Castlevania, if I'm going to be completely honest. I tell you what, it's easy though. Rambo, that's near the bottom. Rambo's worse than Alien Colonial Marines. Easy worse. Quantum Theory. The fuck is Quantum Theory? Oh, the really bad Gears wannabe. This was one of those ones where I just got bored. It was just boring, wasn't it? Well, back in the days when I was on the left-hand side. Yeah. I remember that one now. Shit, wasn't it though? It's boring. Better than Jumper Griffing's Story. Not by much. I'll put it between Jumper and Farming Simulator. Quantum Theory. I think that'll go there. I think I actually found it more boring than Farming Simulator. I've got to bring Raven Squad down and Smash and Survive. And Turning Point. Star Wars Clone Wars Republic Heroes was so boring. But these are dog shit. Oh, they're really bad. I've shuffled them again. Okay, History Channel. Where are we? 68. Fuck. What? Jesus, I need to hurry the fuck up. History Channel, Battle for the Pacific was very bad. Worse than Alien Colonial Marines. And a bit Rambo. The right. Oh, oh, that's because it's gone long. Chanle. That's the French for channel. Chanle. Okay. Right to Hell Retribution. Worse than Yaris, but not worse than Magus. That was a pretty easy one. 007 Legends. I seem to remember that one being okay. I think I kind of liked it. Maybe? Did I kind of like it? I think I kind of liked it. I don't remember any of it. That's just a harmless first-person shooter James Bond game, I reckon. Nothing that exciting, but not broken, not dull. I'm gonna go here. 007 Legends. I may be remembering wrong, but I think that's nearer the top. Top 10 for Bond. Definitely says when I'm 64 bits. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Better than Dreadful Adventures? I don't think it was better than Dreadful Adventures. I think Dreadful Adventures... Well, technically it probably was better than Dreadful Adventures. I'll swap those two around. I think I had more fun with Dreadful Adventures. Prison Break, The Conspiracy. I actually, non-ironically, found that game quite fun. It wasn't a good game, but we had a good time with it. Had a better time than Anarchy Reigns and the Paradise. I'm going to put that there. Fuck it. Prison. It's a shit game, but there was a lot to laugh about with that game. How we get that's going there. Thor: God of Thunder. Very boring. Very boring indeed. Probably. Oh yeah, probably worse than these. I don't think it's too human, but is it? Probably is. I'm gonna go down here. Thor. God, he was actually thinking back. It was Wanko. Thor: God Thunder. Thor: God of Thunder. I'm feeling bad about Star Wars, Clone Wars, Republic Heroes. I can't remember much about it. Which makes me think it was very boring, but also I don't remember anything about it that makes me hate it. Blood Drive. Oh, Blood Drive was that zombie squishing game. I didn't manage an hour of it because it was so one note. Yeah, I didn't even manage a whole hour. Better than these ones. I'll put it Blood Drive. I'll put it there. You got so bored with Thor you actually read the chat during a boss fight and barely looked at the screen. Good point. It's going lower. I can go there. My Jumper Griffin story. Onichambara, Bikini Squat. Fuck. That wasn't a great game, but that was the one where I could make her do a fart. Which made me laugh the most. Fuck, where can I put that? I'm going to put that below Alpha Protocol. Is that too high? Onichambara? Probably is. Let's put it one above Naughty Bear. here? Samurai Squad. It was a shit game. But if you watched it, you will remember me just for half an hour going for ages and just giggling to myself forever. Okay. The farts saved that game a bit, but it was total bum. Says Dragon Botherer. I tracked down the Unchunbara movies after this stream and watched them. Lol, they were better than the game. Smash and Survive is better than Blood Drive. You're probably right. You're probably right. Let's do that. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem Forever. I was probably more disappointed that that game sucked than I was Aliens Colonial Marines. So that's going down the bottom here. That really upset me. That hurt me on a fan level. Brink. Brink had so much potential, but the end game was like unplayably dull. Have I been too cruel with Alpha Protocol? Probably have. Brink's probably better than these. Is Brink better than NCIS? Yes, better than Rogue Warrior. Better than Saw. Better than Eat Lead. It's kind of around the same level as Body Count, I'd say. Brink is another ultimately failed. Yeah. Iron Sky Invasion. That was just boring, wasn't it? Alone in the Dark was boring. And annoying. Mind Jack. I'm going to put Curse Crusade there. And I'm going to put Iron Sky here. Iron Sky. Invasion there. Binary Domain. Good game, that. Binary Domain. Better than Wet? Better than Syndicate. I think, in my opinion. I think, do you know what? I actually prefer Remember Me to Syndicate. Sorry, Syndicate lovers. I don't think there's anyone out there that is. Girl Fight. Did I like Girl Fight for some reason? I feel like there was a reason why I liked Girl Fight. I can't remember why. I think I hated it, but also there was something I liked about it. It doesn't deserve to be better than these. It probably deserves to be better than that. Let's stick it behind between here. Fuck it. Gunfight had good jiggle. I think Binary Domain is better than Wet, you think? Not better than Wet, says Dreadpool. Oh. You loved Girl Fights, says Dreadpool. Did I like Girl Fight? Let's have a quick reminder. How long did I only did it for an hour and 10 minutes. Are you sure I liked it? Thanks for putting aside Dying Light to bring us this. This sounds bad. Wow, that boob window. I think, didn't I complete it like 32 times? Oh my god! What a time to click onto it. I think I know now why I like this game. Yeah, I don't think it deserves to go any higher than what I've already put it. Where did I put Girl Fight there? Did I put... where? Girl Fight... Girl Fight better than Quantum Theory? Yeah, probably. You liked it for the extras. Would I rather play Girl Fight than Shell Shock 2 Blood Trails? Probably not. Would I prefer to play it rather than Blood Drive? Yeah. Yeah, I would. But Raven Squad's being moved again. Raven Squad's better. Is it? Is it better than that? Is it? I don't think it... Oh, fuck. Can I put it in between those two? There we go. Raven Squad's really causing me issues here. Okay, Hannah Montana the movie. Everyone's favourite Terrorflop episode. It's not a very good game, but... would I rather play it than these games? Yeah. Prison Break. I'm going to put it just below Prison Break. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it above Prison Break. Hannah Montana. The movie. Hannah Montana, the top 5 easy, says the Choir Boy Max. Hannah #1 for funny. Above Silent Hill. No, I can't put it above Silent Hill, Downpour. It's definitely above #1 for sure. Put it high with lots of stars. Okay, I'll put a couple of stars there. I'll put 3 stars there. Alright, Deadliest Catch, Sea of Chaos. We had some fun jokes, but in general, there was nothing that interesting, really. Actually, I'll put it between Kick-Ass and Battle of Los Angeles. Sure. Deadliest Catch, Sea of Chaos. Oh, would I have rather played it than Farming Simulator? Yes. Would I rather play it than Smash and Survive? Yes. No? Would I? I'd rather play it than Quantum Theory? Maybe. Alright. Let's go in there. Okay. Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. What a dogshit game, but one of the best cutscenes I've ever seen in a video game. It was no better than Jumper or Thor in terms of gameplay. Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver. Honestly, probably should be lower than this. Surface? Rise of the Silver Surface. But just that cutscene. I'm going to put a little star there just because the cutscene. Best explosions in gaming. Really was. Really was. Okay, what are we? Episode 3. Damage Inc. Pacific Squadron World War II. That's another one that was just serviceable but dull. I'll put it below Deadliest Catch. Damage Inc. Pacific Squadron World War II. Yeah, nothing exciting there. Aragon. Did I like Aragon? Was funny. Was Aragon funny? That was boring and dull as fuck. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, let's put Damage Inc. lower. Not too much lower because the rest of these games are shite. Let's put it there. Aragon. Aragon was kind of funny bad. Yeah, I reckon Aragon should be a little bit higher. Let's put it between Enemy Front and On Chanbara, Aragon. I don't... Let's put it above Enemy Front as well. Kind of feel like Enemy Front is a bit too high. But also, you know, just Euro Jank World War II game, you can devour those like a bag of Doritos, really. They're just eat them. Right. Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. That was fucking gash. I remember very much disliking that. Did I like it more than Damnation? Probably, but not much. Did I like it more than Amy? No. I think I liked Amy and Lair more than Family Guy. Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. It was terrible. It was like the jokes were very bad and it was truly dire. It just made me depressed, as LaCroix Boy Marks. Yeah, you're right. It's going lower. It's going lower. This is why I'm glad you lot are here with me, because you help me remember stuff. Yeah, it's going Vampire. It's going just above Vampire Reign. Because at least you could control it. The History Channel Great Battles Medieval. This wasn't that long ago and I can't remember it. Oh, yes I can. Oh. Oh god. Let's put it just below the other History Channel game. History. It was like the History Channel. It was even more boring than the other History Channel game. What is it called? Great Battles Medieval. Great Battles Medieval. Is that how you spell it? Medieval. 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 There we go. I think that's right. Okay, Dead Space Ignition. Like, that was another one I completed on stream, like, twice. Probably better. I'm gonna put it just below Blood Drive. Actually, no. I'm gonna put it just below Blood Girl Fight. It just wasn't much of a game. I only really like it because of the Dead Space tie-in. Ignition was all just hacking minigames or something. It really was. Yeah, there was Ignition. Yeah, you're right. Let's put it there. Actually, no. Let's put it... Ooh. What the fuck? Let's put it there. Two Worlds has stuff it does really well and it's funny janky. I was genuinely enjoyed it, lol, says Paul Lomax. Two Worlds. Oh, I remember. I don't think I had a very good time. I tell you what, though, just for you, Paul Lomax, I'll put it slightly higher than Jumper Griffin's story because that was fucking painful. I did hate Two Worlds, didn't I? Still quite close to the bottom. Okay. Dead Space Ignition. Truth or Lies? That game was just shit. It didn't even work. Truth or Lies doesn't even work. It's a game that doesn't even work. Truth or Lies. It can't be a game if it doesn't even work. G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra. Not a brilliant game, but it didn't have a character called Snow Job in it, which was probably the best thing I've ever heard. I'm going to put it here. G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. Truth or Lies Medieval. Oh, whoops. Truth or Lies Medieval. That's a bit of a different game. You get fucking head lopped off if you if you tell a lie. G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra. Okay, Dark. Oh, Dark was... Ooh, I didn't like Dark, did I? Dark was very frustrating. Let's go in here. I feel bad for the History Channel games, but they were bad. Were they worse than Rambo the video game? Yeah, I'd probably rather play Rambo than them. Dark was no black, that's for sure, says Nightcat. Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. That wasn't... That was just fine. I'd say around the same area as Battle Los Angeles. Downloadable game. Just it was okay. It was technically a remake of an older game. Manhattan Project. Actually, might move that down. Just one place. There we go. Right. Manhattan Project was alrightish, people are saying. Reckon better than Stormrise? Alright, fuck it. Alright, fuck it. MorphX. That was recent, and I ain't got no memories. I'm not going to lie, I'm really enjoying this chilled out list making stream. Thanks for this one, says Sir Gavin, and Nightcat is. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying it too, everyone. It's a little bit different to my usual streams. It's actually I'm quite glad it's not a really hectic stream. This is good because I'm not peak Higton at the moment. Oh, this was fucking gash. Look how brown that is. Oh yeah. Oh, MorphX. Oh, no wonder my brain blocked that one out. MorphX. That MorphX is pretty bad. It's going below Morph. How is it? MorphX. That's going down there. Yeah, MorphX was utter trash. I think maybe worse than Two Worlds. I mean, when you get to this area, it's all kind of just a big mash of pain. Like a lot of the, like this bottom 5 here, bottom 6 here. Actually, with Vampire Rain as well. These are quite interchangeable. And then you've got a bunch here that are kind of interchangeable. They're kind of getting grouped up into like squashes of like shitness. Okay, Battleship was that was bad. Battleship was bad. It was probably worse than Battle of Los Angeles. Was it worse than Turning Point Fall of Liberty is really high all of a sudden. Why is Turning Point Fall of Liberty all the way up there? I'm not a fan of that. I hate Turning Point Fall of Liberty. That's going back down next to Damnation. I really hate Turning Point Fall of Liberty. Battleship then, I'm going to put just below Fast and Furious. It had one good idea and it didn't even do it well. Venetica. Lots of people liked Venetica. I wasn't that into it, but I'll put Venetica a bit higher. I'll put Venetica here. Venetica. Just because people will be angry if I don't put it a bit higher. I missed Destroy All Humans. Ugh. Oh, I did. Oh, that was fucking shit pants. Was it more shit pants than these? I think Battleship. Destroy all humans. Path of the Furon. Okay. Omerta City of Gangsters. Very boring game. Did not enjoy that episode at all. Would I rather play Rambo than it? Yes. Would I rather play Dark than it? Yes. I'm putting Omerta down here. I really did not like that game. Omerta City of Gangsters. Nearly there, everyone. Nearly there. Where did Venetica go? Where did I put that? Venetica. There it is. Alright. Pimp My Ride. Oh, I had a good time with Pimp My Ride, even though it was shit. Probably likes Lair more than Destroy All Humans. Ugh. Pimp My Ride. It's better than these ones. Just. Probably better than that one. I'll put it below Blood Drive. Pimp My Ride. Sure, why not? Pimp My Ride should be number 1. This is Priscilla Lopez. Yeah, Pimp My Ride. We could get a little bit of a boop from that one because we had a good laugh with it. Sniper Ghost Warrior. That's probably just above. It's kind of broken, wasn't it? Is it better than these ones? Alone in the Dark. better than Snipe. It's better than Terminator Salvation. Better than Star Wars. Better than Naughty Bear. Better than Enemy Front. Better than Aragon. Better than Too Human. Better than that. Probably not better than Venetica. Right, let's put it there. Sniper. Ghost Warrior. Can go there. I think a few people want Venetica to be a bit higher. Which is fair enough. Venetica probably was better than these games. To be fair. TBF. Better than Alpha Protocol? Probably not. I'll put it next to it. Oh. Oh, reaching the bottom. Nickelodeon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was gash. That was boring gash. I'm gonna put it below Dead Space Ignition. Nickelodeon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then the final one is Hellboy, The Science of Evil. Which honestly was... I think Dead Space Ignition is probably better than Fantastic Four. I'm going to put Dead Space Ignition there. And I'm going to put Hellboy. The Science of Evil here. And that should be all 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, 93, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Way! Alright, we did it! Okay, everyone. We done it. Alright, so here we go. Now this is just my opinion, and a little bit of your opinions as well, I guess. But here we go. So from best to worst, we got Singularity at number 1. Blur is number 2. Wet, number 3. Binary Domain, 4. Oops. Remember Me, 5. Syndicate, 6. Resident Evil 6, 7. Ooh. The Bureau, XCOM Declassified, 8. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. 007 Legends, 10. I think that's a pretty fair top 10, reckon. Although, I am going to swap. I think I enjoyed 007 Legends more than I enjoyed Castlevania. There we go. I think that's my top 10. Those are the best ones. I wouldn't have Castlevania in there, but yeah. You think... See, I don't think any of the games there below it are better than Castlevania, you see. Silent Hill Downpour may be close. But I got frustrated with Silent Hill Downpour. And then we've got Dreadful Adventures, Never Dead, Dark Void, Silent Hill Downpour, Hannah Montana the movie with heavy asterisks by it, Prison Break the Conspiracy, Epic Mickey 2 The Power of 2, Anarchy Reigns, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, Hunted the Demon's Forge, Clive Barker's Jericho, Hydrophobia, I Am Alive, Cula Juarez, The Cartel, Brink, Body Count, Alpha Protocol, Venetica. That game's junk. That's too high. Eat Lead, Megamind Ultimate Showdown, Saw 2, Rogue Warrior with a Star, NCIS, Alone in the Dark, Black Site Area 51, Secret Service, Legendary, Lost the Video Game, Iron Sky Invasion, The Cursed Crusade, Mindjack, Star Trek, Sniper Ghost Warrior. Sniper Ghost Warrior a bit too low. It was fucking... well, no, it was shit. Escape Dead Island, Too Human, Aragon, Enemy Front, Onichunbara, Naughty Dog, Star Wars The Clone Wars. I don't know whether that's too high for a completely unmemorable game. I'm putting it a bit lower. Haze, Terminator Salvation, Duke Nukem Manhattan Project, Stormrise, Battle Los Angeles. Let's put Star Wars here. Kick-Ass, Farming Simulator, Smash and Survive, Quantum Theory, Deadliest Catch, Sea of Chaos, Shell Shock 2, Blood Trails, Raven Squad. Mate, I can't do it. Raven Squad's got to be higher than Shell Shock 2, for fuck's sake. That's not fair. G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra, Girl Fight, Blood Drive, Pimp My Ride, Dead Space Ignition, Damage Inc., Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, Hellboy, Science of Evil, Nickelodeon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Two Worlds, Battleship, Morphex, Jumper Griffin Story. These are going lower. These are going lower. Fast and Furious Showdown, Lair, Destroy All Humans, Amy, Infernal, Turning Point, Fall of Liberty, Damnation, Hour of Victory, Aliens, Colonial Marines, Duke Nukem Forever. This one's going lower. It's just so broken and terrible. Rambo the video game, Dark, The History Channel games, Truth or Lies, Family Guy, Back to the Multiverse, Omerta, City of Gangsters. Should that be higher? Like, it was just boring. Like, it was inoffensively boring. That's not going much higher. Vampire Rain, Bomberman Act Zero, Yaris, Ride to Hell Retribution, Magus, Double Dragon 2, and Leisure Suit Larry is the worst game of the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 era. Oh, you can't see the... there you go. There's the last bit. Hour of Victory, City of Gangsters, Dark, Truthful Lies. There we go. Yes, well, there we go. You think Pimp My Ride should be higher? Where was Pimp My Ride? Pimp My Ride's pretty high up, isn't it? Pimp My Ride's very high up for what it was. Yeah, I think Pimp My Ride's in an okay place. Yeah, I agree with most of that, says Nightcat. Pimp My Ride higher than Farm Sim, says Kate Lily. Go on then. Just for you, Kate Lily. Not sure I feel right about that. But there we go. That is the very first season of TERRORflops done. Congratulations to Singularity, Blur, Wet, Binary Domain, Remember Me, Syndicate, Resident Evil 6, The Bureau, XCOM, Declassified, 007 Legends, and Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 for being the games what I didn't hate the most. And then fuck you to the rest of them at the bottom here. Fuck you. I will put this list in its entirety over on the Platform 32 Discord momentarily, so then you can all fight it out amongst yourselves in the comments below. But yes, do go check that out if you want. Do like and subscribe. Next week, I guess, I'll try and find an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 game to shit all over. I'll have to put my Xbox 360 and my PlayStation 3 back up in the loft and get the others out. Yeah, that is basically... I mean, I could play them on my PlayStation 5, couldn't I? Does PlayStation 5 upscale games? Would it matter? It's just easier if I play them backwards compatibility. But, yeah, I'll probably play them backwards compatibility. It might be a little bit easier. I don't think it changes them too much if they're shit. Anyway, we'll have a think. But yes, do like, subscribe and all that jazz. And I might stream later on in the week. My gaming PC's still dead. Allegedly, I'll be getting a replacement near the end of October, so a little bit to wait before I can stream VR games again. But should have a pretty epic Friday stream. Going to start with Fall Guys, and then the embargo for streaming something is lifting at 8 o'clock. So going to do like an hour or two of a brand new game, and then we'll finish off with about an hour and a half, 2 hours of PUBG. So plenty to look forward to. Yeah, so it'll be an hour and a half of Fall Guys, then 8 o'clock secret game, then an hour and a half to 2 hours of that, and then like 2 hours of PUBG or whatever. So yes, do stick around for that next Friday. And yeah, I'll probably just do writing on TERRORflops, virtual criminality Wednesday and Thursday, because I've really wanted to make more of a dent in the script, but I've just been a bit like that. So it's been hard. It's been hard, but yes, I'll get there. Got to get this episode out before the end of October, otherwise you can all spank my bottom. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.